Hello. We'll wait till everyone gets on here. Update. Guess what? I'm excited to share with you. Guess what? Hello. Let me just wait till everyone hops up on here. Don't mind my lip. I guess. Me and Ty are fixing, I'm cleaning up so me and him can make some banana bread. We'll make some hamburger helper for dinner.
I don't like hamburger helper.
Huh?
I don't like hamburger helper.
Son, yes, you have eaten it.
No.
Stop doing that. You've been saying you don't like anything that you have eaten. Yes, you do.
I like patty yolk.
Okay. You've eaten it before. So quit playing that. Where's everyone at? Hello, say hello when you drop in. When you drop in, say hi. Hello. So we're gonna make banana bread. Ooh. And then I just got a roast to make pozole tomorrow because I have to do a video for those pozole bowls. And I bought a can of hominy. Hello, where's everybody at? Everyone's coming in. I know everyone comes in slow. We got updates. It's official. Ah! I'm just gonna make hamburger helper. And tomorrow I'm gonna make pozole. I could do a video.
I want pozole today.
Hmm?
I want pozole.
Well, it takes a while to cook, so it wouldn't be done in time. I'm gonna start it in the morning. I have to do a video for those pozole balls things.
I want to use this thing.
Hmm?
I want to use this thing.
Hmm?
What do you use this thing?
I don't know.
There's already stuff in here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, is everyone here?
Can I use these?
Update about plastic surgery. Y'all know we've been talking about it.
Can I use these old bananas?
So I was trying to get the deals before Friday so that way I can lock it in and get the free lipo areas. What?
Can you use these bananas?
Yes, we have to use the darkest ones. I think we're going to use the other ones, okay? For the banana bread. Maybe that's what they require, okay?
That one was too dark. Too dark. I don't want too dark. Why these ones?
First of all, you don't tell me what to do with my money, okay? You don't tell me what to do with my kids and what I should and shouldn't do, okay? Second,
Here though.
we done talked about what most of my taxes is going towards, which is paying off some extra bills, right? With the price of the car. It's not going to be paid off. What? Second of all, it's none of your business, okay? Second of all, it is none of your business. I don't know why y'all like as if it's your business. I found out a way to go around it that'll work for me. And you can do the same. You can do the same, sister. And you can do it without taxes, or you can take your taxes and go on a vacation, and I can go ahead and take my taxes and put it towards my car. It ain't gonna pay it off, that's for sure, but we're getting there, paying a little extra here and there to get it close to being paid off so I can have less bills. Right? I'm being smart, but also being able to do what I want because of specials. So that is not your business. So your thoughts mean nothing. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day. If you ain't paying for it, then you have zero say. No, baby, it's too cold. I don't want you to get sick again. It's a very cold day. Okay? So we have an update. Guess what? Guess what? So I went ahead and started doing everything, and it didn't even take me long at all. Okay? We did cherry and everything. If you've been wanting to do this, go check out Cherry. You could do it right now, and it'll literally take you probably like 20 minutes. Go do it. Go do it right now, sis. Huh?
Can I use 2 bananas?
Just wait, baby. I don't know yet. I have to look at the recipe. I've never made them before. Me and Messiah's about to do banana bread. I think I need to get a banana. Was there a pan that came with it? It didn't. Oh.
Yeah.
Did it come with no pan? Okay, I got a pan. I did a Walmart delivery.
Oh, no.
And I got a loaf bread pan.
I can pick it up.
Okay, so update anyways, before everyone tries to run it, you'll get blocked, just FYI, so speak up, please, loud and clear so I can block you. We are locked in. We are locked in, deposit made, so the deposit wasn't much. We are locked in, we have a date. I already got quoted on like everything and wrote it all down to know what everything would be out of like my pocket. I already looked at flights. I already looked just to put everything. And then I even found, which they sent me to a recovery house themselves, which is one that she recommended, and I don't know, she gave me like her referral, and I don't know. And they have one that will come with a free massage once a day. I was like, it comes with it. And she said, you don't even need to bring anything. It will also come with, it's a little more expensive, but it still adds up cheaper than what it would be if I paid for the massages myself, like separate, and plus the compression socks, all of that stuff. So, you want to know what it comes with? So the surgery itself will come with the faja that they'll put you in after surgery, right? And a surgical bra, which I will probably have to get a tighter one for myself, like to change out of and wash the one they do. Okay, so she literally told me you're pretty much gonna have to bring nothing. She's like, I would just recommend bringing, like, she said 2 or 3 like pajamas. She said, but honestly, I'm gonna tell you straight up, she's like, I would get like those sundresses because it's very, very hot here. She said, and those are the most comfortable, that everyone says are the most comfortable after these type of procedures. And she said, you just slip it on and slip it off. She was like, I would just do that. She's like, so you really don't even need to bring much. It will come with one surgery, come with it, the package. It will come with 3 meals a day, plus post-op, pre-op, getting to your surgery, all that stuff. It will come with care, so that means, you know, wound care, or, you know, showers, getting up, walking around, like all those things that come with it. It will come with 1 massage a day. It will come with pickup from airport, drop off at airport. It will come with, so not only will I get a faja from like my surgeon, but I'll have an extra stage 1 faja from the recovery house. She said I would have to get like my bra though. I guess, I don't know, that's what it comes with. It comes with, they come with, they give you, she said, and it's good stuff. She said it's not like cheap ones. It comes with slippers, a robe. It comes with compression socks, a stage 1 faja. It comes with foams and boards. By the time you buy all of that, dude, plus the massages, it adds up. And I was like, oh yeah, it may be a little bit more expensive than the other one I stayed in, but it comes with all of that. It still ends up, like, it's just better. It's already taken care of, plus I don't have to do that all on the flight. You know what I'm saying? I was like, shoot. It's none of y'all's business, okay? I'm making some of it y'all's business, but what I make is your business. So don't run with your own other shit after, because it's stupid. Because that's what y'all like to do. What the heck, huh? I was like, shoot. And I guess they're really, really good. They're certified, all of that. The place even said some people aren't certified. And I guess the last one that I stayed with wasn't certified. I didn't know that. They no longer do it. And I was like, oh. Because I was asking them, like, about the same one. She's like, no, we now go with only certified and all this stuff. So I was like, shit. She's like, yes, and it's good stuff. Even a robe and slippers and all that. So she told me, she's like, I would just go to Rainbow. And you guys know I've shopped at Rainbow before. And she was like, yeah, you can get sundresses for like $7. She was like, I would get you like 3 of them. She's like, because we'll wash them. She said, you don't need to pack so much stuff. A lot of people overpack. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of what I did. And I don't mess with none of it. She's like, you don't got to bring none of that. You don't got to nothing. And I was like, we supply it all here for you. It comes with the package. And I was like, hell yeah. Get a couple sundresses. She said it's really, really, really hot over there, which I know it's humid as hell. So, yay! I did, so I did cherry, and guess what? I got approved! I'm really, like, so excited. Okay? So, what I will have to pay for would be the recovery and the flight. What, honey? You're digging and stuff because I prefer to. Okay, because you want to play with them and you're not. I know you're digging. No, I don't. I'm almost done with this, so that way you can make some. You can make some banana bread, okay? We're gonna make some banana bread, me and Sarah. It is not your business, but I'm sharing it with you, but I don't have to share like every little thing, I guess. So yeah, I'm pretty much gonna be paying it out. But the goal is to, even next income tax, to pay like all of it. Plus I'm still gonna get, like I planned with this taxes, prices, some of it paid off. I want to try to get it paid off, you know, that's my goal. And with me working, and I'm just gonna really push myself. I'm like, if I push myself and push everything, I'll do it, you know what I'm saying? And it's really, ultimately it's up to me of how far I'm gonna push myself, even with social media, even with YouTube, even with, you know what I mean? If I decide I want to do OF, I can't nobody tell me I can't, you know what I'm saying? Can't nobody tell me I can't. People can give their opinion, sure, but if I want to do it, I can do it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just, I'm excited. So now the only other thing is getting family on board to help me, which I don't know. I was thinking maybe paying them because, you know, I don't know. No one really wants to babysit. Babysitting isn't fun. You know what I mean? Especially for that many days. So, just kind of depends. But we have a date set. I can always change it. This is just one that they put in for now. And I can do it sooner since I did the cherry. If, like I said, more than likely, I don't know. I would have to probably change it, but I can change it whenever. If I can come up with extra, unless I chose to use the income tax, I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't have to tell you anything. To save up for the flight, the recovery, and then maybe paying my mom and my little sister to help me with the kids for those days. And your girl will be getting these tatas removed. And then I would have to only buy a surgical bra, which I have some I'll probably take with me just in case they still kind of fit me now, so they'll be smaller, so I think they'll fit me. I don't even think I have to buy any. I have a bunch still. And they're a little small, but I still wear them sometimes. Y'all have seen me, even though they're a little small, but they're gonna be going down smaller. So I think I could just use those. And then getting me a couple sundresses, which I already have. I already have 2, so I might not even have to do that. I'll just use the 2 that I got. Hello. How was school? Horrible?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I hate it.
Huh?
Did you get folks sleep?
No.
So much all this.
I just got stuff for tomorrow. For I got carrots to make banana bread. So I got this. We gotta wash it real quick. Make banana bread, and then I got a roast that I'm gonna make this so they would expect to do video. And then we got a pork shoulder roast that we're gonna use for tomorrow. Pork shoulder roast. So I gotta put that. So, I need to look up a video. Me and Sarah are gonna do banana bread, so I'm gonna have to look up the video, write down all the instructions, or either that or turn on my other phone, and then I'm gonna go live with him and make it. It is a big decision, but, so yeah, I honestly, like, last time I bought so much extra stuff, but, you know, I'm excited. Guys, losing weight will not lose my boobs. My boobs are already fake. So what we're wanting to do is go and take them off. I put them in too big, and I want to take them off. So we have the date set. Now it's really just getting my family on board, and I want to try to save up money to maybe they will be willing to help me. If I don't have help, then I can't at all. No matter any date, I won't ever be able to. If no one, you know, wants to help me with the kids, which that's going to be the hardest thing out of all of it, is finding someone to help me. Truly. So if I can get them on board, then I'll be able to look at like flights, and I have to do a deposit for the recovery house too, I guess. And she said it's good to do it like ahead of time, you know what I mean, instead of just like right before you're going to, because it costs more. But she said especially if it's like within 30 days or something of your surgery, it costs more. And I was like, So
Mommy, look what I found. Look what I found in my Valentine's bag.
yeah.
And I'm
What is
like,
this? Sour something?
yeah, I think it's
It's a
a
sour gum, it looks like.
Yeah, I think it is.
Try it. Okay, we got our pan. We can start making some banana bread. I'm gonna start saving my
It's sour.
I'm gonna start saving my bananas that get brown. They get brown so easy, man. We don't eat them. And I'm gonna start making new things that I never do. And we also have stuff for tortillas, and I'm gonna have Saya help me. Yes, I am gonna get smaller. So we are gonna be taking these off and going back down to like my original size is what I want to do. I think.
Oh
I think
my
that's what
God,
I'm gonna
this is so
decide.
fun.
Just go to my original size, except I'll just be more filled out. So, like, if you see my old
Oh my
videos
God.
of what the size of my boobs were, which matches my body, they will be just like that, except instead of flatter, they'll just be more filled out.
Mom,
But we're taking these off. They are coming off.
that was so sour.
Like right now, they're
Throw it
like
away.
here's where the bra and the whole thing's bulging out because nothing fits me. I've gone to the largest size, y'all, and it just, and I think it's extra skin too is why it does that. Okay, give me a second, baby, because I'm gonna have to charge my other phone so that way I can get the recipe, and then me and you will do a video of the banana bread. Okay?
Okay.
Where's my purse? I gotta clean this living room.
Yeah.
Those snacks are right there. We're not gonna make this mess.
I was eating the tiny bunny.
All this is a big no.
This is empty.
Where's my purse? Oh, right here. Let me plug it in real quick. So, y'all, I don't even know how to express how excited I am. And I'm just really hoping that, like, it goes as planned. And I feel like, I don't know, it's been something really bothering me. And I feel like it's something that I just want to take them off, y'all. And then, you know, I know I'm going to still deal with bullying. I know that.
Wait, Mom. I'm gonna sit on that.
Because that's just how people are, honestly.
Oh my God,
It's just how people are, you know? And, let me get this. I'm using my daughter's charger. Oh, well. You know, hopefully it'll help me feel better, help me fit into stuff better. I'll never do it again. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna tell you right now, and I will tell people to don't do what I did. Like, seriously, you're gonna regret it later on. And you may not say you will, because at the beginning I didn't, you know? I was like, oh yeah. But later on, I really, 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 really grew to regret it. And it's affected my mental health. It's affected my, confidence. First of all, being on a platform, being bullied. Like, you know, social media, just always saying stuff about my body and how I'm not proportioned and how they're too big for my body and how my heads look smaller and how I look fatter and how I this. Hopefully I won't have to deal with that no more. I'm sure they're going to start pointing out something else, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna sit on here.
But I think everything else that they talk about don't really bother me, but it's really that.
Yeah.
Go get your coloring book again, or go get your cars.
I know. But if I want to get my coloring book,
Because I'm going to wait till this charges up so we can do a banana bread.
I want to use your markers. Mom, you have the color with me.
You can, but you have to put the lids back on.
Okay.
They're on the side of the bed.
Markers?
Mm-hmm. And you don't do my coloring book, though. You do yours. Okay. So I'm really nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really nervous because it's not like my other surgeries. I know the BBL is the most dangerous one you could do, and we've already done that. And I hear that arm lipo and tummy tucks are like the most painful. People say mixed things. Some people say it's really bad. Some people say it's not. Some people say they can't feel anything because they're all numb, like they have no feeling in their stomachs, and it's really just the muscle that is uncomfortable because it's so tight. It's like a tight rubber band. So I'm nervous, I'm not gonna lie, because it's not like, okay, I had implants last time and they just stuck them in there. You know, this time they're doing a reduction, so they're literally like a lift and stuff. So they're gonna take these ones out. They'll probably, I don't know, it hasn't been that many years, so I don't think they'll have to like get like a pocket out or anything like that. I think it's too soon. I haven't had them that long. But you never know. I mean, you know, you never know. So, and then them going in and going smaller and then removing all the extra skin with a lift. You know what I mean? So the nip's gonna be cut and moved to a new location. So there are so many nerve endings in your nips, which, yeah. And then, you know, being actually like an incision cutting open and the extra breast tissue being cut off. So, and then stitches, you know what I mean? So a lot more, you know, sutures or whatever. It's gonna be a different kind of healing. So I'm more nervous because it's more like, you know, you're being cut open pretty much. So, but I think I'm gonna go with like 350 cc's, or it may change that day depending what the doctor says. I'm just gonna tell him like I want to be my previous size. I'm gonna show him my previous, which they have my pictures of before, you know, because I sent them. So I sent them whenever they had me send in, because you have to send in pictures of you, right? They'll look at those pictures and we'll just use that as like my reference, because I sent her, so I told her that I had previous surgery, right? I told every place that I called and every quote I got, I told them like that I've had previous surgery. So I sent them pictures of me like when I had my pictures that I sent in to the other places, because there's still, I have them all in an album. I sent them one before my BBL, before my boobs, whenever I was getting like, before I got my BBL too. I showed her that, and then I showed her the pictures that I had taken and sent in when I went to the last place, because I still have those saved. And I told her these are from after I had a BBL and I was gonna get my implants. And then I sent her new pictures of me now, and I told her, you know, this is after like BBL and I had implants, and I told her the sizes that I got and all that. And I was like kind of expressing to her what I dislike, what I this, or what, you know, all this stuff, and about the proportion with my body and like all this stuff. So they've seen like my whole history of like pretty much before surgery pictures that I had taken all the way. I sent them all to them just so they can get an idea of like the transformation of my body. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna pretty much tell them like, if we will go back to like my original photo of how I originally looked, the tatas, like, that I think wants to be my natural size. I think I want to go back to that size, except be filled out. So hopefully they can do that. And I don't know what size is. They will obviously probably know what size is good, to where I'm not just pancakes, but I'm the same size. I'll get these removed, go back to my size, except I'll be filled out, to where they're perky, they're not flapjacks. You know what I'm saying? So I'm nervous, but that's the goal of what I have pictured in my mind of what I want. And I know from those both sets of photos, from my BBL and from my one, you know, the ones I sent in from the last place I went to for you know, when I got these put on, weight difference. I looked at all of them and I was, oh my god, the pictures that I sent in from me getting a BBL, girl, I was so skinny. I was skinny, even in my face and stuff. Oh my gosh, I was skinny. I don't even know where they got fat from. I was so skinny. And then you go, I was looking, then my next ones gained weight, but nothing too crazy, you know, but I gained weight. You could tell the difference, that's for sure. And then obviously I had a booty this time. And I liked that size. I feel like the pictures that I had took whenever I was sending them in for like to get quotes of to get implants, if my boobs were just not deflated, I liked the size that I was. And I think that's when I was like 130, 135. I have to go back. I'm sure if I look at the, like the thing that I signed, all the stuff that I signed, because I have all the documents sent, I'm sure it'll tell me what my weight was, you know, for my last surgeries or whatever. Because I have, they email that stuff to you, whatever facilities you go to. You get like the copies, you know. But I want to say that's what I was for my implants. I was like in my 130 something. And I looked good. And then I see me now, and I know the implants have a lot to do with it, but my booty has grown a lot too. So has my thighs and my hips. I'm definitely a lot chunkier. There's a difference in all 3 photos. Flipping through them, I was like, oh. Yeah, I have date set. So the goal is to lose weight. And it's going to be so hard. Now, I don't want to lose, like, extreme weight because they're going to be taking these off, which is I'm going to lose weight from whatever they take off of me. Is going to probably knock a good 10, 15 pounds off of me. So, yeah, I'm sure it will. There's no doubt in my mind. I mean, maybe 10. It's going to take off a good amount. You know what I mean? So I don't want to get to 130 and then I'm 120. I want to get to I want to at least lose 15 pounds. At least is going to be the goal. And we're really going to push ourselves, y'all. Like, I'm so nervous, but the thing is I got to have my family on board. So now I have to talk with them about it. So I set a date, and that was only because I was approved for the cherry. So it would really me just be pushing for the flight and the recovery house. No, I'm not getting, I already had a BBL. I'm not getting a BBL. I wish I could get another one, but no. Yeah, no, they're no longer in business, so I'm going somewhere else. But, so the dates can change depending on, it's not a for sure thing, depending on if my family will agree on the dates. They have plenty of time to agree, and I was thinking of trying to come up with like a little bit extra to where maybe I could like pay them for like helping me with the kids. If they can agree, and then I can come up with the flight and all of that, you know what I mean, and still be good. Plus, it would be good content. So I would end up making more probably that month in income, I'm sure. Maybe not. Facebook sucks. Honestly, maybe not. Facebook really, honestly. But I would try to show the whole journey, and probably even YouTube, to where, you know, maybe I can make a little extra than what I usually do. I don't know. If all of those ducks can be in a row of coming, you know, whooping, busting my booty, to be able to pay for the extras, and then my family being on board with helping me with the kids, then it's a for sure 100% I can do it in a lot sooner time than I would expect. So, but if not, then it would have to be postponed, and it would have to be around a time that my family says, like, if they ever would agree. And the reason why I say, like, I want to try to see if I can come up with extra to pay them, just because it's hard, you know what I mean? I mean, for that many days to babysit multiple kids, it's not easy. I know Bryce and Blaze pretty much take care of themselves, but still, you know what I'm saying? Having to feed extra faces, and Saya's, you know, Saya can be rough. I mean, he listens to other people more than he does me. But still, you know what I mean? Changing their whole schedules, and then having another, you know, it's just, and, you know, it's just different, you know. I don't know. My family's never really done the whole babysitting thing, and the whole, they have a few times over the years, but not, you know what I mean? It's just, it's a lot. It is. And I know it is. It's a lot to take on, and a lot to, like, you know, for that many days. So it would have to be for 5 days or 7 days. She said 5 to 7 days, but she recommended me 7, but all the other surgeries I left at 5. So I don't know. I guess we'll go from there.
Mom,
What, baby?
I got marshmallows. I got chocolate.
Okay, mommy's talking about something, so I need you to go and color.
Where's my coloring book? I swear I had one. I can't find it.
I don't know if they'll help me. That's the problem, is I don't know if this is something I'll be able to ever do unless I had help with the kids. That's like really the only way. And it's a lot to take on, like someone else to take on someone else's kids, you know? So it's like, I don't know. I really don't know. They could, I think the boys, yeah, because the boys pretty much take care of themselves, you know what I mean? But Saya's the hard one. So that's why I wanted to talk to my little sister, Brianna, and my mom to see if maybe they would alternate and help, you know what I mean? Because I know he can be a lot. I know he's older now, but I don't know how he would be. He listens to them, but then he sometimes still doesn't. And there'd be a lot of things we'd be working on, especially Saya, you know, working out, weight loss, things like that until that time. But it's really just the stress of esta right here. You know what I mean? It's a lot. Go play, Saya.
I could put my friend there.
It is a long time for him. That's what I'm saying. You know, it's several days. I mean, it's almost a week. It would be like a week because I would have to fly there the day before. You know what I mean? So they would have to go there, you know, for me to be able to, you know, all that. You don't have grandparents. So, I definitely would make it where, you know, on his iPad, he would be able to FaceTime me, and I'm sure he would stay on FaceTime with me the whole freaking time. I know he would, but it would probably help him, you know what I mean? So it's really just, you know, if I can get my family on board and if I can come up with extra funds to, you know, pay them to help me and, you know, just for helping me, because I would be very thankful because it is something that I really want to do. It is something that really affects me every day. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the sleeping. I'm tired of not being able to wear shit. I'm tired of feeling insecure. I'm tired of them being so heavy. I'm tired of them being in the way. I am over them. I want them off. So, yeah. If I can do that, yes. So if the ducks can be in a row and I can also maybe get my small business really, really going, I may be able to come up with enough to do all that, you know, like I said, the flight, the recovery house, and then also paying my family. So I have to speak on them and see if they can agree and if they can alternate with one another. Upstairs, please. Go color. Did you put my markers up then if you're not going to color? Where's that white one that you just had? Go put it back in my markers.
I forgot.
That's a part of the whole collection. Yeah, go. There's only one color of each, too. I don't need it lost. Go put it back if you're not going to color.
Oh.
Yeah, it has affected me health-wise, too. I mean, not being able to freaking ever breathe either. But I don't know. That's really the hard part is Saya. I'm not worried about the boys. I know my mom will say, yeah, you know, for the boys. For sure, but it's Saya. Someone that's willing to, you know, take on Saya. That's why I think it would be easier if I could get my sister and my mom to alternate to where it's not like those many days of just dealing with them themselves. You know what I'm saying? They can like help one another. And really Brianna and, you know, my mom would be really the only ones that would probably do it. And like I said, that's why I want to try to really get going with extra income. Try to and come up with that, in which I have a couple months. So The surgery date is for May 27th. Not far away, but doesn't mean that that's going to be the exact date. That's just a date. We had to put in a date. But she has it in there where, you know, I can always call and reschedule or whatever. But so that's like 3 months of like coming up with that much, unless I was to just take it from income tax. But I'm going to try to like do my small business and all of that stuff. So yeah, what do you guys think? That's very soon. That's for summer break. That's at the beginning of summer break, so that way I can hopefully be healed in time for like June and July. So like by July and stuff, I can go swimming and stuff with the kids. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm super nervous, but I heard I'm also doing the free lipo for the arms. You get two free areas, so I'm going to do the arms and the armpits. And I heard that the arms are really bad, that the massages really hurt. It's really sore. I just gotta, hold on. There's a weird message going on here. What's going on? See, someone else just told me the tummy tuck isn't that bad, but honey,
What?
go play. Yes, because all you're doing is making a mess right there. Go play with your toys. All your cars. Hold on. I want to get them off, so no, I've never had a tummy tuck. So we'll see if I could push social media, if I could push, I might even do my OF. I don't know. I might, you know, just to have the extra. I would really have to push myself, y'all. I would have to do it to where I actually get in there. I don't just want to go to bed early and, you know what I mean? Maybe even putting extra hours in. I don't know. I wish I could DoorDash on the side, but we would have to come up with about $2,100. Well, like 2,600. Because I want to try to be able to like pay my family, but I don't even know if they're gonna want to. I have to talk to them about it. I really hope so. I mean, my mom was down and okay, and she agreed to watch them for me. If I was gonna, because, you know, I had talked to Jess about the whole trip to Mexico, and that was gonna be for 3 days, plus leaving the day early, and like all that, so it's gonna be like 4 to 5 days, you know what I mean? It was gonna be like a total of like 5 days. You know, because you gotta, like, the flight the day before, and like, you know, plus the days of staying there, and like, and she agreed to it. She was going to do it for me because I told her it was something really good for me and like it would be a great opportunity, and I was going to try to push for it, but then I decided not to push for it. She said she would, so I was really grateful, you know, if she was going to, you know, help me with that, because it was going to be a big thing for me, you know, just being pushed out there and being on another platform, and you know what I mean, like, I don't know, but I decided not to, which it kind of makes me sad that I didn't, but I decided not to because it was just not the right timing. it was just not enough time to prepare either. And not only that, I think I could have made it happen, but really I didn't want to go by myself, and just overwhelming, you know what I mean?
Can I make the banana bread now?
Yes, I'm waiting for this phone to charge, baby.
Okay.
So I think so. But that's about how much I would have to save up within 3 months. So it's including my small business. I think everything that I do with my small business, we'll put it in a jar. I say we put it in a jar. What do you guys think? Everything that I make, everything that you guys purchase from me.
Oh my god.
That gives me 3 months. And if not, we could always postpone it. Like I said, I have 2 years. But I thought it would be, I mean, I don't know how long the cherry thing lasts. But, so yeah, we're doing all of it, y'all. We're gonna get a full-blown everything. And I'm nervous because with arm lipo, I would have to get massages on the arms too, and I heard that is so painful. But yeah, so like I said, everything else is gonna be paid out, like through payments, but I would have to pay for recovery house, the flight, and anything extra that I would need, you know what I mean? I know that 30 days before surgery, I would have to pay for labs, and then I also would have to pay for, the iron. You gotta do the liquid iron and stuff like that for 30 days. Ugh. And the folic acid and like a couple things, so I'd have to buy that stuff. No, there's no referral fees, no. And you just got to do your research of where you want to go, if there's places you like the results. I know they're going to end up having Mother's Day sales too, she said. Promotion, so maybe wait till then. But yeah. I've literally got quotes from so many places, and then I've changed my mind to go here and go there. In Mexico, and just look up, maybe do TikTok. That's what I did. Look up mommy makeovers in Miami, and then people will share the results and where they went. You could just look it up on Instagram and go through a bunch of different companies. You can, you just kind of do research, look up YouTube videos. Yep, and then you go from there. And then once you start looking up that stuff, your content like ends up showing you stuff like that. So then you start coming across a bunch of them, and you just kind of go from there. The discounts are usually always the same, y'all. And I got the Valentine's Day discount. Mother's Day discount's probably gonna be the fucking same. I'm telling you, I've done my research, and I always look at these things for a long time now, okay? Even though I'm not getting them, I always come across them, look into them, and because it's something I've always wanted to do. And almost all the promotions, they do all kinds of holiday, Christmas ones, they do summer ones, they do Easter ones, they do them all. And they're all about the same. So the Valentine's ones ends Friday. If you don't lock in your quote or whatever, you'll miss that and it goes back up. So that's why I needed to choose, because I wanted to lock it in now. Because why not? You know what I mean? Like I said, I have 2 years to change the dates, but that's just what the date is for now. I don't know if that's going to be our date. I don't know. That's kind of soon. I got to kind of make a decision, you know, but so far that's the decision as for now, but when it gets closer, we may change it. But that's the date, is May 27th. So everybody there, guys, people do it constantly. You know how many people get mommy makeovers every day? A lot, and they get through it. Okay, so don't tell me like, oh, blah, 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 blah. Obviously, it's not going to be pain-free. No, it's going to be rough. But some people take it hard, some people take it easy. Just depends on you.
I'm going to eat cereal. I'm going to eat cereal. Can you help me open this?
Don't eat it in here, though. You're going to make a mess. Okay? Eat it in there. Okay? Our phone's almost a little bit charged for us to do the banana bread. Me and Sarah are about to make banana bread. I want my tatas off. My main concern is my tatas. I want them removed, and I don't care. You can't tell me otherwise. Whether I get them done this year, or I get them done next year, or I get them done the year after that, one of these years, one of these days, I'm going to have them removed. I don't want them no more, and I'm never going to go big again. I'm never going to do that again. Never. I learned from it. And I'm getting older, too, you know what I mean? Guys, so many people get them every day. Yeah, it's a fine. Yes, anyone, y'all can go and sign up for Cherry right now. Go to Cherry. It does a soft credit pool, and it'll probably take you 20 minutes, and you'll know what you get approved for or not. Go try it. If you want to, and then go from there, and then find you your surgery place.
It's you know who's.
What the heck?
She let me wear it for
It's
the
all
day.
girly.
Why do you think it's hers and not mine? She's getting it.
Usually the girl wears this stuff, not the
She
boy
has
wears the
like
girl
3-4 of
stuff.
my hoodies.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Just let
It's
him.
all pink. Whatever.
Yep, it's pink with hearts and cats.
What the heck?
I love cats.
I'm just making
Hi, Bryce.
hamburger helper.
Yummy.
Hi, Bryce. Oh, what if nobody never said hi to me? Only you do.
You need a lift. They should have did that at the beginning. Okay, but we didn't do it. He convinced me not to. The original plan when we went there was to get a lift. He convinced me not to because of scarring. But I don't care about scarring. I'm sure it may affect me a little bit, but I think there's ways, scar creams, there's lasers, there's for later on, you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, I'm the only one looking at it. I don't have a partner. Maybe if I had a new partner, sure, but no one really looks at it. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, you and maybe your partner, but I'm like, I'll be fine. I think I'll feel better. You know what I'm saying? And I can always tattoo it. But we are getting a lift. We're going to take these off and get a lift. Maybe I'll be able to breathe. Yep, I want to be small. It's like either have no scars and deal with heavy, saggy, unproportioned, that uncomfortable right now. Nothing fits me. Or go back to my original size, perky, that fits my body. Clothes fit better. Bras can actually probably fit me. And have some scars that I could cover up, laser, or put scar cream and they'll be really light. Or who cares? Even if they are bad, whatever. Nobody looks at them anyways but me. You know what I'm saying? Or my partner. But I don't have a partner and I don't know if I'll ever have one. So probably years from now, I have a feeling. But not anytime soon. So, I plan on... Why are you opening so many different things?
No,
You opened up... Oh, you poured that in there? Okay, sorry. I thought you opened that and the chips. I was going to say, dang, dude. Okay.
These chips was from the bag.
Okay. Well, that's a good idea. That was smart anyways. So, yeah. Anyways, May 27th. So, we got to work on our small business. If anyone wants a phone case, let me know.
Let's watch SpongeBob.
I'm going to see what...
Hey.
If I was to sell all the phone cases that I have in stock right now, what it would add up to be
No, I did not.
to save up. I think we'll do that.
Can you press this?
Plus I have mirrors and stuff.
Okay, I can press
I
this.
don't know how to do that.
Oh, Mom. This one.
So I'm going with what makes me feel good, what's going to help me. I want them off, so leave me alone, okay? The goal is, so guys, the next 3 months, like I said, the dates may change. I don't even know if I'll be able to even do it. We may end up canceling it. But the deposit's no refund, so we may end up getting no surgery. If my family says, no, we can't watch your kids, then I'll never get it done. And I will just have to wait until the day that I can do it here locally, which would be like $20,000. So that would never happen. But yeah, so it may change. Who knows? So the goal is to lose at least 15 pounds. Saya, this mess is not acceptable. You do not do this. All over the floor,
I'm clean it.
No, look at this. Is that okay?
It fell on the floor. I'm
No,
clean it.
no, you smashed it all right here, all this. We do not do that. You're gonna clean it. I am so tired of the disgusting mess at that. That's not even just a normal mess. That's like disgusting. We don't do that. We treat our home right. So you go ahead and pick it up. Yo, y'all. You don't see the mess. Oh, hell no. So we're gonna try to work on losing weight, getting into some shape until then. We're gonna really try to work on our bodies, working out. I'm gonna push myself, and yeah. So anyways, I'm waiting to talk to my family about it, and we'll go from there. Because it may end up all get canceled. And I'll probably cry. But it's okay, you know.
That's okay.
It'll happen if it's supposed to, and it won't happen if it's not supposed to. But I got approved for everything. Even for Cherry, if you guys are looking into getting it, but you want to do payment options, check out Cherry. And then you can find you a surgery place. But I would make sure you find you a surgery place that accepts Cherry, though. I think we have to have this for the banana bread. So I'm going to go ahead and look at a video. I'm going to restart the live because me and Sai are going to do banana bread. So I'm going to get my other phone, get the video set up, and I'll see you guys literally in 5 seconds. I'm just going to restart the live so me and Sai can make banana bread. So I love you guys. Bye.